So a lot of you guys have actually asked me this question. You've said, which is my recommendation for the best budget earphone to use in the gym? I think we found our answer. Initially released at $59.99 US, these were firmly in the mid-range market, but after a recent price drop to just $29.99, I really did have to take a look at these. So these are a Bluetooth 4.1 wireless headset, which is a nice change from most gym ones. It means you're not going to be bothered with any of that cable noise. They also claim to offer hi-fi sound. So the packaging is something which I wasn't particularly impressed with. They've gone for that sort of all green approach, which basically means everything is just cardboard. Now it's not exactly ugly, and for some people this is not going to be an issue at all, but I really do think it enhances the whole experience when manufacturers spend time on their packaging. There's no case provided, which is unfortunate, but we do get 3 pairs of silicone ear tips and 3 pairs of ear hooks. Now these come in all sorts of different sizes and are made to actually make sure that the earphones don't fall out, which is especially important when running. And then we also get the charging cable. These things are powered by a lithium-ion battery, which supposedly lasts about 4.5 hours of usage. The first thing I noticed when I took the Aukeys out the box is how unique they look. First of all, they're giant, but I have to say, generally speaking, although it's really quite weird, the aesthetic works well. The green and the black contrast quite nicely, and these have a very sleek, individualistic look to them. Now, these are all plastic, they lack any metal on them at all, which gives them a perhaps slightly cheap or entry-level feel, but at the same time, this is done to keep them lightweight so they don't strain your ears when running. Okay, let's listen to the sound. Overall, the Aukeys actually sound really good. They have a very direct sound, i.e. no real sort of atmosphere created, but still powerful. They reach ridiculously high volumes, higher than you'd ever want to go. Now although there's plenty of bass here, the bass is just a little bit sharp, i.e. it lacks roundness to it. So you could argue that when listening there's a little bit of lack of warmth. They don't cover the entire frequency spectrum, but then again very few do at this level. They kind of tip off towards the two ends. Overall though, the sound is actually very enjoyable, it's punchy and there's plenty of detail there. A sharp middle also brings out the background tunes. Now one great thing about these earphones, and I suppose Bluetooth earphones in general, is that there's no cable noise and there's no hassle. So you don't even have to worry about tangling at all. These things literally, they will fold up and you can stick them anywhere and not have to worry about it. They're a very convenient piece of kit. The Bluetooth connectivity was as simple as it could have been. It was paired within 4 or 5 seconds. On top of that, the range is huge, topping out at around 13-14 meters. In a fairly testing scenario with volume cranked up to 80%, which is admittedly higher than most people would have it, these things lasted 3 hours and 40 minutes. So to put that in perspective, you'd sort of be looking to charge these every 2 or 3 workouts, which, as long as you can remember, is not a disaster. But you can squeeze a lot more battery life out of bigger headsets, maybe 5-6 hours. Now the comfortable fit of these is like a double-edged blade, because you also get insane isolation. Even on rather low volumes, you can literally lose yourself. Now, although the Aukey 4.1s do have a couple of issues, those don't stop it from being a great headset. They satisfy the gym lover, they satisfy the person with a craving for wireless earphones, and even the one who wants great noise isolation. And they do so while providing a really modern, fresh look and a hi-fi experience. Thanks for watching guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video.